Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I'm here to do my December wrap-up and my January TBR. So, December was not a great reading month for me. I read two books. So, the first book that I read was The Art of Asking by Amanda Palmer. Amanda Palmer is a musician. She was in a band called the Dresden Dolls, and she is pretty well known for raising a lot of money on Kickstarter for her music and having just a huge internet following. And I just think she's a really fascinating person. I enjoy the Dresden Dolls, and that's kind of how I heard of her. And then I've sort of followed her music career. So she gave a TED talk about, the art of asking and how we need to ask other people for what we need, basically. And so this book is kind of like an extension of that TED talk. I think it's sold in the self-help section, but I would say it's much more of a memoir than a self-help book. It's a lot more about her life and the things that she's gone through, and you can kind of get something from that. Especially if you're an artist, I think you would really enjoy this book. But yeah, I enjoyed reading this book. I went back and forth between actually reading it and listening to it on audio. I will say the audio book is really cool because she sings and she puts her music in. So yes, if you enjoy memoirs or you are an artist, I would recommend picking up this book. So after Christmas, they do a Harry Potter movie marathon on some TV channel. I think it might be ABC Family or something like that. So I was flipping through the channels and I caught the third Harry Potter movie. I just kind of kept watching it, and I just watched the whole thing with commercials and everything. And then it got me in the mood to reread all the Harry Potter books. So I did read the first one, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, in December. I am now in the middle of the fourth one. I'm going through them pretty fast because I have a huge work project that I'm doing that allows me to listen to audiobooks while I'm doing it. So I keep going back and forth between the actual book and the audiobook. These books are just so great. Every time you reread them, I feel like you get something new out of it every time you read it. I really enjoyed just being immersed in this world again, and there's so many details that they leave out in the movies that I had forgotten, especially once you get to the third book, and then from then on. So for January, I would like to have a better reading month than I did in December. I'm already having a better reading month. I have finished Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, and I am currently in the middle of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. So I'm hoping to finish all of the Harry Potter books this month. I think that's doable, especially with the way that I'm listening to it and then reading it. I'm kind of going through them pretty quickly. Then I'm hoping to finish some of the books that I have started. I would like to finish The Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini. I am in the middle of this book, and I was really enjoying it. I think I just put it down because I got in the mood to read Harry Potter. It's about these boys who live in Afghanistan, and I feel like it's kind of a coming-of-age story in a part of the world that I don't usually read about, so that is interesting to me. And I would like to finish Imaginary Girls by Nova Ransuma. This is a book I'm in the middle of. I started reading it in November before I did the residency with Nova Ransuma, and then I read some of it in December, but I just had a really bad reading month in December. I was really enjoying this book, and I know I could probably finish the rest of it in one sitting. So I'm hoping to get that done in January. So those are the books I read in December and the books that I'm hoping to read in January. What about all of you? What books did you read in December? Have you read any of these books that I've talked about? What did you think about them? Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more videos about books, music, or writing, and I will see you in the next video.
Made of plastic and elastic, he is rugged and long-lasting.